question here about my carbon bikes. Now, it is 2020. We've got a question here. The question is from California. I've been shipping a lot of product, a lot of frames to California. It's one of my biggest markets. So the question here is, can you offer advice regarding metallic paint? Is it worth it? How much heavy is it, and does it add any strength to the frame? If I wanted a metallic to metallic fade, or as a Klein bikes of yesteryear, Viper green drive side, competition blue, non-drive side, nice. Can you do it? Also on your page, when I select buy frame, there are no inputs available to specify setback, straight post, BB preference, or any other elections. Most baffling all is promo code. Thanks for confusing the crap out of me from California. Now, I do this on purpose. I want you, it's lightweight wheels, Chinese carbon versus German carbon. What's better? Every day of the week. What's got better likes on Instagram? Any day of the week. So my bikes aren't about getting likes on Instagram. My bikes are for people out there who want custom paint. So let's talk about custom paint. Any paint job you want, we can do. All right. These factories are doing great paint jobs. Now, warning with neon colors though, if you do live in Australia, I don't really recommend the neons. They don't hold well, as good as I like. Even the Trek paint jobs, which I think Trek make the best paint jobs out there in the industry. The Project One, but what are you paying for that with $5,000-$6,000 versus $700-$800 from me? So if you want to get a Trek, they're great. Also made in China. But the Project One neons are a stronger finish, I find. So if you do live in Australia, I don't really recommend neons because it can fade in the sun. But again, it depends how you look after it. My bike's parked in my back garden, it's got the sun on it. They fade. Depends. But if you want any paint job you want, we can do it. If you want Klein, one of the old Klein, we can do that. I don't recommend matte though. Matte paint it's really hard to keep clean unless it's black. If you're going to do neon Viper green matte, it's going to get dirty with the degree. I wouldn't recommend it. We can do it for you if you want. We can do. You're the customer. Customer's always right. We can do whatever you want. I'm just going to give you my 2 cents. I don't recommend the matte finish. I recommend gloss. I'd never buy a matte bike again. Sorry, Corona. I'd never buy a matte bike again. What's this shirt say? So it almost says like crab. So I wouldn't buy a matte bike again because I just find them so hard to clean. Exception being raw, naked carbon finish. That's because it's black, so okay. But I wouldn't recommend it. It's just, to repeat myself over and over, it's just going to get dirty and be hard to clean. I recommend matte finish for naked carbon. That's fine. This is matte finish. This lightweight's a matte finish. And but another question is, why don't I have the BB selection on there? I want you to talk to me. I want you to talk to me. I want you to email me, durianrider@gmail.com. I talk to so many people every day, and I knock back a lot of customers, because I don't think they're ready for high-end carbon. I don't think they really maybe need another bike, and that's a bit crazy, isn't it? Like, who out there is refusing people's money? I am, because I don't want to be. I just want to be honest with people, I just want to be honest with people. If I don't think you're a good candidate for one of my Pragma frames because you're not experienced with carbon, I don't want to sell you a bike that you're probably going to crack, smashing into I don't know. I'd rather have you some experience. I don't want you to over-torque the seat post and bust up the frame on your first carbon. But I want you to have some experience before you build these high-end bikes up, because I want you to have a good experience. I want you to have experience so you have a good experience. My frames are generally for people who've maybe built up a few bikes themselves, or got a bit of experience, or they understand that carbon is a superior material for longevity, but also a very fragile material in terms of crashes, etc. So that's why my frames, they're not the lightest, they're also not the heaviest, they're sort of in between. I've got frames that are very, very light, but like my Merida, nice bike, but man, that's light. It says on this, you can't sit on the top tube, because it could crack. So how light do you want? I think 900, 850 to 950 to 1050 is a sweet spot for a climbing bike frame. It's going to be stiff enough, compliant enough. For aero, crit, 1200, 1300 grams for a frame. It's going to be really good as well. I've got an aero frame coming for those who want aero frames. It's the most pragmatic aero bike out there. Yeah? The only thing proprietary is a seat post, but that's coming very, very soon. So I want you to talk to me and email me so I know, a bit about you. I don't just sell your bike. I'm not here just to make cash off people. I'm here to give people an incredible experience. If you're not ready for it, that's not me being condescending. That's just like saying, well, let's get some experience up you before you're experience up you. That sounded wrong. That's just me, man. I treat people how I want to be treated, 100%. 100%. I think that's how the world should be run. Treat people how you want to be treated. I ain't out here to stuff mattresses full of noob cash. I'm here to give people a good experience. And next question was about the BBs. Again, I want you to contact me so then I can. What sort of BB do you want? Like I've got one of the lads there in Germany, Klaus. He's bought a few frames off me, and he loves BB30. He's BB30. And I like BB30 too. It's not creaking, but he's got it all sorted. He's got the hand beanie set up, so he's just got it dialed in. I recommend most people go with BSA because it's easy. But if you want press fit, we can do press fit. If you want BB30, we can do BB30. I want to talk to people about it first. I like BSA just because it's just in and out real easy. BB30 is lighter. You can put up a lighter bike BB30. But you've got to understand, BB30 comes with potential creaking issues. If you call that, that's fine. Number one is the seat post. What seat post should you have during rider? Should you have 0 degree, meaning it's in the center? Or should you have it flipped to the front, which I do a lot of my bikes, or should you have it flipped to the back? All depends on your riding style. For me, I like straight or flipped forward because I'm aggressive climbing position. Some people prefer it back, like Miguel and Durain, etc., Bradley Wiggins. So it depends on the person. Generally, I'd probably recommend 0 offset, just straight. But again, it doesn't really matter because it's a 27.2 seat post. And so that's easy to replace with anything you want. You get a Thompson there or whatever. So 27.2, if you like it or you don't like it, before or back, it doesn't matter because you can get one off Fleabay for $10 and play with that. So you're not locked in there. That's the beauty of 27.2 seat posts with just a standard seat clamp. You're sorted. So I generally recommend 0 offset, but it doesn't really matter. It's what you prefer. Most people are like, I don't know. I'll probably ship you a 0 offset because you can have it back, you can have it forward, etc. That's just the deal. Hopefully that's helpful. And worst case scenario, you can get yourself a different seat post afterwards. Easy done. And I do prefer, for ultra endurance stuff, my seat posts go a bit back. For super, super fast climbing, slam it forward. I have different bikes, different days. Hopefully that answers the questions. But any paint you want, we can do. Let's talk about these Chinese rims. It's made by Yoleo. It's made by Lightweight. This is the most expensive carbon wheels on the planet. Lightweight Millenstein Gen Force, German precision, and out of the box they are buckled because they're handmade, and that's fine. But these Chinese far better braking surface, heavier, but they feel a lot more stable in the downhills, and they're wider and they ride nicer. Lightweight, bling factor, bling factor. They roll nice because they're DT Swiss internals. Braking surface on them, not so crash hot. Skinny, but they are very light and they climb very nicely. So pros and cons. But yeah, if you want all-round stuff, you can't go past Chinese rims. Who makes good Chinese rims? Fast Sports, Yoleo, Yishin, aka Light Carbon. They make some good rims, and you can't go past them. Novatech hubs for the win. It's 2020. You can pay as much as you want. You can go bling, bling, bling. Example is the lightweight Ergelstadt frame. Is that how you pronounce it? Ergelstadt. Same geometry as the Pragma Glycogen. I wonder where it's also made in China. I mean, jeez. No more. I would say no more. So you can go and spend $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 on a frame set if you want to. I'm not saying you don't have to. Or you can get one of my frames custom painted, whatever, with the Pragma logo or without. You know what I mean? We've got the options here. This is fully custom painted. Dealing direct with Durianrider, someone you know and trust. And man, it's simple as that. This ain't a business for me. This is purely a hobby. And I'm selling a lot of product, a lot of frames, getting shipped all over the world. We've been shipping to Germany, Greece, Italy, California. So we're shipping so many frames to California. It's like California's a separate country. What's going on? What's going on with California? California crew representing. Australia, we're shipping to New Zealand. Shipping a frame to Vietnam, Thailand. All through Europe, England, Ireland. Not Scotland yet, I think. Yeah, Scotland? I don't think so. Jersey's to Scotland though. And Switzerland, Deutschland, and Belgium, and Holland. So we're getting these frames all out there. But again, my goal isn't to, I'm not trying to compete with Track or Cat Specialized. I never could. Would never want to. I want to keep this pretty small scale. I'm just here as a niche, bespoke quality at affordable prices, and I have the best. Yeah, I source the best factories out there. Some people are out there go on AliExpress and buy one. You can do that and take the risk with certain brands or whatever. You can do that for sure. There's definitely brands I wouldn't buy or recommend off AliExpress. I won't mention who, because what if this video is 5 years old and that brand has cleaned up their act? You know, that's not fair. So I won't mention who, but I wouldn't be taking my risk on some of those internet brands. Not internet brands, that sounds wrong. I would say, you know, I wouldn't buy from certain brands out there. I wouldn't put the frame will probably be alright. Might be a bit sloppy and a bit flexy, but that doesn't matter. If you're pushing out watch, still gonna drop everyone. But the fork, I've seen the fork internals from some brands out there, and I'm like, man, that does not look safe. Like the carbon's starting to fray out. That doesn't look safe to me. You know, I wouldn't ride that. I wouldn't even put my worst enemy trolls on that stuff. You know, some of the people who I saw a troll the other day doing a post about my frames and stuff, and then he posts some other brand or whatever. It's like, I don't source my frames from there. You know, I source them from many different factories in China. It's like, that's a whole nother video, but it's like, man, that's dangerous. Like telling people to go, you know, to AliExpress or whatever, just buy some random Chinese carbon bike, and like, what's going to happen if the fork fails on them? That's the reality. The fork could fail on them, you know. The person doesn't care. It's all about like writing something about Durianrider. So be careful who you listen to. Are you going to listen to a Durianrider hater, or you're going to listen to me, you know, who does care about your safety, who's not like an axe to grind against Durianrider? Some of these people out there, you'd think they have a life outside of making content about me. Every post is got about me, or something related to me. But that's the deal out there. Comes with the territory. People think, people say, what do you think of this brand Chinese bike and that brand Chinese bike? I'm like, well, I haven't ridden them. They might be alright. I don't know. You know, I would inspect the fork. You know, I would shine a flashlight down the fork and have a look, suss that out first. How's the ride quality? I don't know. It might be alright. Might be great. Yeah, might be better than my bikes. And if it is, let me know, because you know, I'm always looking to upgrade quality and price and stuff like that. But until then, the factories I'm using now, very good, reputable, and they also source from I can't really say the names, can I? Because big brands are getting a bit of a tissy fit. I'm already gotten a bit of a bit of trouble, you know, with this stuff. Some brands don't like it, but hey, if you're charging that much for custom painted product, and then someone comes in and gives you the same product from a different mold, same carbon layout, same workers, same quality inspection, but proven design, you can't expect that you know, people are out there are going to sniff it out. But again, people want labels, and if you want a label, a bike's probably out for you. But if you want quality, you want custom paint, and you want something that I would ride, that I'd risk my life on, then get one of my Pragma frames. Otherwise, keep riding your bike you enjoy, and that's the main thing. And any bike you got, inspect it, please. You know, don't just think you spent, you know, whatever on a bike you think it's going to be safe, because things do fail. All the best stuff can fail. You loan your bike to a mate and they crash it, or they put it on their car roof and they smack it into the carport. They don't tell you, because they're like, oh, this looks alright, should be alright, mate. And your fork steel is starting to delaminate, and one day you hit a big bump. Game over.